Welcome to our channel. If this is your first time, subscribe and like this video so that you would keep getting more mind-blowing content. What if I told you that some of the most successful people in the world once faced heartbreaking failures? Before they achieved greatness, they struggled, stumbled, and even hit rock bottom. But instead of giving up, they turned their failures into stepping stones for success. The stories of those who have risen from the ashes of failure illuminate the path of resilience and determination. They remind us that the road to success is rarely a straight line, but rather a winding journey filled with obstacles that, when faced head-on, can lead to extraordinary achievements. Ready to be inspired by stories that prove failure is just the beginning? Here are powerful real-life stories that prove success is possible, no matter how many times you fall. Let's dive in. Consider J.K. Rowling, the author who brought the world the beloved Harry Potter series. Before her name became synonymous with literary success, Rowling faced daunting challenges. As a single mother living in poverty, she battled not only financial struggles but also deep depression. With a young child to care for, she poured her heart into writing, crafting the tale of a young wizard. However, her manuscript was met with rejection after rejection, a staggering 12 times before it finally found a publisher willing to take a chance on her work. Rowling's story is a testament to the power of perseverance. Instead of surrendering to despair, she used each rejection as fuel to push forward, ultimately creating a global phenomenon that has inspired millions. Her journey teaches us that rejection is not an endpoint, but rather a part of the process, a necessary step toward realizing our dreams. Then there's Steve Jobs, a name that resonates with innovation and creativity. Yet his rise to prominence was not without its setbacks. At the age of 30, Jobs was ousted from Apple, the very company he had co-founded. This could have marked the end of his career, but instead, it became a pivotal moment of reinvention. Jobs took this setback and transformed it into an opportunity, founding Next and acquiring Pixar, where he played a crucial role in revolutionizing animated films. His eventual return to Apple heralded a new era, marked by groundbreaking products like the iPod, iPhone, and iPad. Jobs' journey illustrates that failure can lead to invaluable insights and opportunities for growth. His ability to embrace adversity and innovate in the face of challenges serves as a reminder that sometimes a detour can lead to a more rewarding path. Oprah Winfrey's story further exemplifies the power of resilience. Initially dismissed as unfit for television and fired from her first reporting job, Oprah faced a crossroads that could have defined her career in a negative light. Instead of allowing the criticism to crush her spirit, she embraced her unique voice and perspective, ultimately finding her niche with The Oprah Winfrey Show. This platform not only showcased her authenticity, but also connected her with millions of viewers, making her a beloved media icon. Oprah's journey emphasizes the importance of self-belief and the courage to forge one's path, even when the world tries to dictate otherwise. Her triumph over early setbacks inspires us to recognize our worth and pursue our passions, regardless of the obstacles we face. Michael Jordan's experience is another powerful narrative that underscores the theme of resilience. As a high school sophomore, he was cut from the basketball team, a moment that could have shattered his dreams. Instead of giving in to discouragement, Jordan channeled his disappointment into relentless determination. He practiced tirelessly, honing his skills and pushing himself beyond limits. This dedication paid off, leading him to become one of the greatest basketball players in history. Jordan's story teaches us that failure can be a powerful motivator, igniting a fire within us to strive for excellence. His journey serves as a reminder that setbacks are often the precursors to success, urging us to keep pushing forward, no matter the odds. Walt Disney's early struggles further illustrate the notion that failure can be a precursor to greatness. Dismissed as not creative enough and facing the bankruptcy of his first animation studio, Disney could have easily walked away from his dreams. However, he refused to let these setbacks define him. Instead, he persevered, creating iconic characters like Mickey Mouse and establishing an entertainment empire that continues to thrive today. Disney's resilience in the face of adversity reinforces the idea that the path to success is often paved with failures. His story encourages us to view obstacles as opportunities for growth, reminding us that creativity and innovation often emerge from the ashes of disappointment. Now, another inspiring story is that of Colonel Harland Sanders, the founder of Kentucky Fried Chicken, KFC, who didn't find success until he was in his 60s. Born in 1890 in Henryville, Indiana, Sanders faced multiple setbacks throughout his life. He dropped out of school in the 7th grade, worked various jobs, and even tried his hand at law, but nothing seemed to work. In the 1930s, Sanders opened a small cafe in Corbin, Kentucky, where he served his famous fried chicken made with a secret blend of 11 herbs and spices. Although his chicken became popular, disaster struck when a new interstate diverted traffic away from his restaurant, forcing him to sell his property and leaving him broke at age 65. Instead of giving up, Sanders traveled across the country, offering his chicken recipe to restaurant owners. He faced over 1,000 rejections before finally convincing a small restaurant to try his recipe. His persistence paid off, and in 1964, he sold his franchise for $2 million, while remaining the face of the brand. Today, KFC is a global fast food giant with over 25,000 locations in 145-plus countries, proving that persistence, belief, and hard work can turn failure into extraordinary success. Furthermore, let's not forget Bill Gates, the co-founder of Microsoft and one of the world's richest individuals, who didn't achieve success overnight. His journey was filled with challenges, failures, and lessons that paved the way for his extraordinary accomplishments. As a teenager, Gates had a passion for computers and programming. In 1972, he and his friend Paul Allen created a company called TrafoData, which aimed to process traffic data using an early version of a microcomputer. Unfortunately, the business failed because the product didn't work as expected, and they struggled to find buyers. However, Gates didn't let this setback discourage him. Instead, he learned from his mistakes and used the experience to improve his knowledge of programming and business. In 1975, Gates and Allen founded Microsoft with the vision of putting a computer on every desk and in every home. Today, Microsoft is a global tech powerhouse, and Gates's story serves as a powerful reminder that failure is often a stepping stone to greatness. The unifying theme among these inspiring narratives is clear. Failure is merely a detour on the road to success. Each of these individuals faced significant challenges and setbacks, yet they chose to view their failures as stepping stones rather than stumbling blocks. Their stories remind us that rejection, criticism, and obstacles are not definitive judgments on our abilities, but rather lessons that can propel us forward. As we navigate our own journeys, it is essential to embrace the idea that failure is not the end, but a vital part of the process. Each setback can teach us resilience, adaptability, and determination, qualities that are essential for achieving our goals. The next time we encounter rejection or face a challenge, let us remember the stories of J.K. Rowling, Steve Jobs, Oprah Winfrey, Michael Jordan, Walt Disney, Colonel Sanders, and Bill Gates. They exemplify the spirit of perseverance, showing us that success awaits those who refuse to give up. In the face of adversity, may we find the strength to rise, learn, and ultimately transform our failures into the foundations of our success. Which of these powerful failure-to-success stories inspired you most? Please drop your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content.